What's going on, trillionaires? I am doing this live today on YouTube. So all my YouTube subscribers, like, comment, subscribe. All my Facebook subscribers, go ahead and if you're on my fan page, go ahead and like it, share it, comment if you feel the need to. And on my regular fan page, welcome. So I'm going to be getting started real quick to show you the power of manifestation. Let me just go ahead and make sure you guys can hear me clearly, and we'll get this bad boy on the road. So if right now, if you're tuning in, tell me what city and state you're tuning in from. All right, I want to know what city and state you're tuning in from. As you learned about the topic I was speaking about today, was how do I manifest my white Mercedes Benz S500 in this less than a year. All right, let me go ahead and just make sure you can hear me before I get started, and then we're gonna get started. But I'm super excited today, guys, man. It's a beautiful Sunday. Had an amazing weekend. Hold on one second, y'all. There we go. All right. So, boom. You know, like that sound. All right. Teresa is from Chicago, Illinois. Thank you for tuning in, Teresa. Live from Chicago, Illinois. Who else is tuning in? Give some shout out love before I get started. So, Teresa Jones from Illinois. Thank you for tuning in, Teresa. Who else is coming in from? What cities that you coming in from? So I can show you some love here on my channel before I get into the topic of the day. And I think I want you guys to understand this and take notes because I didn't understand it until I understood it. Does that make sense? So, we better get started in about 2 more minutes. All right. What city state you coming in from? Just testing everything out. All right. Perfect. All right. Well, guys, welcome to my live. Welcome to my YouTube. And I'm talking to you guys today. I'm talking to you guys about the power of manifestation. All right. Not just speaking into existence, but to visualize what you want in your life. It's very important that you visualize what you want in your life because I'm telling you right now, a year ago, just 1 year ago, all right, 1 year ago, I was driving Uber and Lyft full time. You know, I didn't believe in having a job, but and mind you, I got to preface this. I need you to understand this. A job is necessary until you're ready to elevate to the next level in life. I have no qualm with job because trust and believe it's necessary. You're going to take a job, it's going to feed your future. It's going to feed your dreams. It's going to feed your businesses for those who are wanting to have businesses. But when I had my store in 2004 and I left the music industry, the powerful thing that I learned was I was unemployable. Because I understood one thing. I said, if I get hired at $10 an hour and I take a lunch, and if I eat out, right? If I eat out and that lunch is $10, I just ate 1 hour of my life on food because I can never make more than that $10 an hour. And so I said, well, I'm never gonna work a job again because when I had my store, I made $40 in seconds. You know, and it wasn't my all money, of course, it was the shop money plus my profits in there, but I understand at the time. But truth be told, once I understood the power of this thing, once I really understood the power of this, I said, never again will I just allow myself to trade time for dollars. And when I went and worked Uber, it was still trading time for dollars, y'all. Still trading time for dollars. All right. But it's just a better way of trading time for dollars. I just want to be honest with you. There's a job that you own, you trading time for dollars. But it's so funny because when I manifested my luxury vehicle outside, at the top of the year, I said, shout out to Pamela Ansley. Okay. Pamela Ansley was the one that actually sparked this in my mind. And truth be told, I actually was manifesting it. It took 2 years to manifest it, actually. Because when I saw Pamela Ansley with her Mercedes Benz all white S500, and she pulled up to the hotel, I was like, ooh, that thing cold. Now, mind you, this whole live is not about the actual Mercedes Benz, even though it's very nice and I love it and all that cool stuff. But it's all about the manifestation that took place to do that. And this is just a small step. I'm just bringing to you real life examples of this small step in manifestation practice, right? So Pamela Ansley had this. She pulled up to the hotel. We had an event. That's when I was back at TLC. And she pulled up at this event. Correct, Cynthia, correct. So she pulls up to the hotel and the S550. I'm like, oh my God, this thing is amazing. I said, what is that? 2019? I think it was that 2017. She said, no, it's a 2008. I said, 2008. Oh my gosh, that thing looked so amazing. And so from that point on, I want the same exact car. I don't know if I want the same body style. So that's when I start to look into it and start to manifest, start to think about it, picture me driving it. And it's been always on the forefront of my mind, right? For some reason, it was on the forefront of my mind. And I kept talking about it. I even called her, asked her certain things, like how much did it cost you? Where did you get it from? She was talking about how she, she wasn't even looking for it. It kind of looked for her. And the deal she got was like a 1 in a million type of deal thing. And I was like, dang. So I started to search for all white S550 Mercedes Benz from the years. I realized that it was the year from 2007 to 2013 was that body style. So I was looking for the same kind of body style for like the whole year, right? Didn't have the money yet to go inquire it yet, but I was like, it was in my back mind. So I thought about it so much, and I envisioned myself, driving it and having it so much that it went from my conscious mind to my subconscious mind, right? To the point where I wasn't going to get an S550 unless it was white and had the 5-star rim package on it, right? And it had to be that body style. It couldn't be. I didn't like the newer models. I couldn't stand them. They don't have the same effect as that second body style has. So on my hunt of building my income and looking for the S550, it's so funny because I told my mentor and the top manager of my company, I said, T-Hawk, I'm about to, shoot, when I get to this certain level, I'm going to pull up with the S550. S550. And some of my team members and people in my current company heard me speak about that, right? And so when I came into the company I'm currently with, I had an epiphany. And I said, either I'm going to give it all I got, or I'm going to continue to play with it and play with my life. And then next thing you know, I'll be still working hard on my job, aka Uber, trading time for dollars, instead of living on the fullness of life and everything the universe has for me. And so I made a decision to go all in with that one particular situation, that one particular company. And as the moment I made the decision is the moment that I start to visualize the car coming closer into my reality, right? And the car is a symbol of the manifestation that it took me to actually acquire it, right? And so as my income is increasing, I can see it more clearer, right? But I will take a day of visualization to visualize what me seeing it, getting in it, driving it, all of that, right? Now, I just did the test with the car. Now I'm about to do this thing for my entire life. And I'm gonna give you some things that you guys can look into in this description here of Neville Goddard, as he talks about the power of manifestation on a higher level. Now it may sound crazy, it may sound crazy, but as I had this epiphany as I'm driving my Winter Wisdom, I'm like, yo, Jeff, you literally got the car that you wanted, like literally. Now let me tell you how crazy it was. This is how you got to keep it. You got to keep it going in spite of. So as my income is growing, right, I start to really look at S550s in my area, yada yada yada, and I could not find the proper white one. I seen white ones out there, but they didn't have that look to me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't know if I'm going to get the right one. So guess what happens, right? Guess what happens? I start to compromise what I visualized. Never compromise what you visualize. Thank God already my conscious mind was compromising, but it already was imported in my subconscious mind. See, your subconscious mind doesn't realize what's fake or what's real. In your subconscious mind, everything that is in the subconscious mind is real. So the subconscious mind is designed to do whatever is imported in the subconscious mind, whether it's good or bad. Okay. So this vision was already went from my conscious mind and was shift back into my subconscious mind. So as my conscious mind started to doubt me receiving the white one, I started to come up with solutions, right? I said, well, if I can't get a white one, right, with the 5-star rim package, then I just go ahead and get a black one or a blue one and wrap it white. You see how crazy that is? See, the conscious mind will always play with you because they don't want to hurt you. It's designed not to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? And so in that regard, if it's designed not to hurt you, it's going to try to give you easier ways to get things done. When the truth is, there's only one way to get it, and it's time to go get it, right? So the hunt was on. Now, once again, because of the compromising of the conscious mind, I started to go test drive black cars and blue ones, and it didn't have that feel. You know, it didn't have that feel. Because 9 times out of 10 people buy a car for the way it looks on the outside, but you spend most of your time on the inside. So if the inside doesn't give you that feeling, it's not even worth it for you, for me at least, right? The inside has to feel just how the outside looks, if that makes sense. If the outside of a car that you love looks amazing, but the inside, it feels average, it's like, why have it? That's my belief, right? And so understanding how I operate, I said, all right, well, because the inside of these cars I was test driving didn't give me that feeling, I was still hunting and searching. So while waiting for one dealership to bring their car from another dealership, I said, okay, I'll be back. Call me when it's ready, okay, when it's here. Because I think I was about to take that car because I could not find a white car, a white S500. I was like, what the heck is going on? Like, why can't I get this white car? I said, So my compromising mind was like, well, don't worry about it, Jeff. You can go ahead and get it wrapped right. And the same thing, right? So I get on this, while I wait for the other car to come in, and I got check in hand, ready to go. I didn't have to worry about no credit check, none of that stuff. I got approved, got the check in hand. I just need to get a car. And I said, I'm getting one today. I actually said live in my group, let them know I'm about to pick up my S500. But I didn't know it was going to be what I originally designed and wanted. It's crazy. So, man, this manifestation is powerful, man. I'm telling you, those that take this manifestation thing on, and I told you the link of the 2 videos that talks about how to manifest what you want in your life, literally manifest it. Oh my goodness, to the T. You visualize it. You create the story in your mind. Because truth of the matter is, we manifest everything in our life currently. We've manifested it without even being aware of us manifesting it. Good and bad. We manifest everything in our lives, good and bad. We do. So as I'm going to this dealership, and it was a black one, 2013 model, whatever, and it had the rim package, all that cool stuff. It looked good on the internet. So I went, okay, why are you guys getting that other one over here? Because if you would have had that car here, I probably would have bought it and never went to this other dealership. But since you guys got to go run get it, let me go check this other location out. Too bad for them, but great for me, because this is how this universe and this manifestation really works. Now, mind you, I was on these car dealerships looking for all kinds of, you know what I'm saying? Oh, crazy. The search was crazy. Almost bought a black one. Thank God somebody else ordered it right from me and took it. I said, that was his. That was designed for him. I didn't even get mad. I was like, nope, that was his. That was meant for him. Obviously, because he had it, right? So I'm going to the dealership, the last dealership, and I go there, and they're like, and they're really like real bougie with it, right? They're like, I said, yeah, I'm looking to test drive the S500. Mind you, I have the check in hand. They don't know that though. So, and I'm looking like, I guess, I thought I looked like looking like a bum. I dressed down, all that stuff. But my friend, shout out to Ashley, she's like, no, you look like a football player. I'm like, whatever. So as I'm going to the dealership, I say, hey man, I'm looking to check out that black S550 you got out there. Oh, I see another another black one out there too. So cool. I said, well, test drive. He's like, well, you have your license and insurance. I'm like, license and insurance? What if I don't have a car? I don't have insurance. Well, we want to be able to test drive. Long story short, I said, whatever. Here's my license, and of course I'm insured, whatever. And as we go test drive it, it didn't feel right. I'm like, this don't feel right. I don't like the way this thing feels. I don't like the way it drives. It looked good, but it don't drive as good as it looks. So as I'm pulling back up in the dealership, I happen to see the white one right next to another Mercedes Benz. I said, is that a white S550 right there? He was like, yeah, you want to test drive that one too? I said, yeah. Now, the white one looked at so bad. I mean, just sitting there, it looked at way better than the other two, the two black ones that I was going to test drive. So I didn't even test drive the other black one. I said, let me see this white one right here. Okay. Now it was older than the 2013, but it had features. It was like a special edition that had the similar features to the 2013. So I'm like, what? Yeah, let me test drive that bad boy. So as we get in the car and we close the doors, just the feeling of the inside was like, ooh. It had the black top with the wood grain in the middle and the cream seats. Right now, I'm not a fan of cream seats because you got to make sure you get them detailed, right? But I was like, that's not a deal breaker. So as I press the engine, I get on, and we take this bad boy on the road. Come back, I'm like, yo, this is it right here. And with me, it's all. If I say something, this is it. It's it. Like I don't play games with. I'm very picky, so I know what I know. When I know something is it, it's it. That's kind of how I operate. So I get back. I don't tell them it's it though, right? So it was more than what I was planning to pay for the car, right? It cost more than what I was planning to pay for the car because the white S550s are not. They're rare. They're not easily to get. You'll see a black S550 and a gray out S550 all day long, but to get a white S550, those are rare. So the price was higher than what I was willing to pay for it, right? And so, but what's for you is for you. And when you have it locked into the subconscious mind, and you have been manifesting this for over I've been manifesting this thing for 2 years, y'all. I'm not even realizing I'm manifesting for 2 years. But as I go into negotiation, thank you, June. We got to connect, June. As I go into negotiation with them, they tell me what it all going to cost with taxes and everything like that. Boom, boom, boom. I said, well, listen, no, I'm not looking to pay that, right? They're like, well, this is the best we can do. Playing their little role, this is the best we can do. So here's my car. You got the 24 hours to make a decision, which is the best we can do, right? I said, all right, cool. So I leave the dealership, get in my little rental, and I drive like I'm about to go see the other car. But if something hit me like, yo, nah, Jeff, this is it. You don't want to go play around, go to see that other car. You know you don't want. It's what you already asked for. This is your car right here. This is your car. So I pull over, and I get on the phone with old boy, and I said, listen, this is how much I want to pay for it. I don't want to pay a penny more. Now, if you can do this, I got the check in my pocket right now. Somebody's going to get this money today. Is it going to be you or the next person I'm about to go to? So here's what I need you to do. Talk to the powers that be. Let them know I got cash in hand and I'm ready to make a deal right now. You get it for this price that I'm asking you for. No money out of pocket. This price right here. Give me a call back. You give it for this price. I'll turn around and we make the deal right now. He was like, Now, mind you, he was real firm about it before when I left the dealership. Real firm. He said, okay, let me see what I can do. Give me 5 minutes. He called me back in 2 minutes. Okay, man. Come on back, man. Let's go ahead and do the deal. Done deal. Now, the crazy thing about it was they was really budging on that. They ate cost. They ate the cost because, once again, I had check in hand, right? So as he's doing the paper signing, he's like, man, it's so crazy, man, how I had to fight for that deal because this is a rare thing. We don't get a lot of white Mercedes S550s, but the one thing that allowed my manager to do it when I told him that you got cash in hand. See, a lot of people come and they want to get approval credit and all that cool stuff. They're not ready to go, so they waste our time. But when you said you had a check in hand, it made everything that much realer. And they're like, well, you know what? We can go ahead and give it to him for that because he has check in hand. So I'm glad you had check in hand because that's what sort of deal for us with you. And I said, phenomenal. But once again, when you get that feeling and you have that manifestation going on in your subconscious, the universe will move and shift out of the way to give you exactly what you've manifest when it hits the subconscious mind. I'm telling you right now. So inside of the description, whether you're watching on my fan page, my Facebook, or YouTube, I have 2 videos that's going to set you on the path to get whatever it is you want your life to look like. Whatever you want your life to look like, you got the power to manifest it into your life, however you want your life to look like. I promise you. So that's what I want you to get. In the description is going to be 2 videos. Click on video 1, watch that, take notes, and start to apply it. Video 2 is the same thing. Now, this has been going on for decades. The audio by Neville is decades old, decades old. So you got to listen intently because you got that airy sound in the back. But this has been going on for years. And those that understand and master the power of this really, 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 really start to create the life that they want to live. It's crazy how we live on the same planet. We have the same opportunities, but we all live different lifestyles and different things. Why? Why does somebody living poor, homeless, while somebody on the same God-given earth at the same time is living the life of their dreams? It's because one has never tapped into his God-given powers. For those who are Christian and believe in the universe and God and everything like that, if you believe we are God's children, then as God's children, don't we have the same thing that God has? Don't we have the same powers that God has? The power of creation. Think about it. You have a child, and because you come from a singing background, 9 times out of 10, that child will have a beautiful singing voice like you do. Right? If that child was born into a family that is in the wood game, they're gonna be having the same skills or passion that you do have in the wood game, right? What I'm saying to you is this: we have the same God-given skill sets that He had, and we are the creators. For those who don't believe in God and all that stuff, that we have power. Think about this phone here. I was talking to somebody today about this phone. Just imagine this for a second. What if this phone isn't really giving us communication, but this phone gives us the idea to break and release our own telepathic powers? I may sound crazy, man, but all I can tell you is what I know and what I'm experiencing right now. Everything I have in this house, I thought about it before I had it. I created the conditions in my mind to grant me what I want in my life. So you may think this phone is connecting me to you, or this video is connecting me to you, but we probably all tapped into our telepathic abilities, and you can hear me not because of this camera or the microphone, but because of our own telepathic abilities that we're just using this as a way to actually do it where it makes sense for us. It's the craziest thing, because when you open up a phone up, you just see a bunch of different things. You're like, well, how does somebody create these little circuits and crap to make it connect to all over the globe? Huh? I'm telling you, we're more powerful than we can even imagine. And it starts by unlocking the manifesting cycles in your mind. You got to understand the power of manifesting what it is you want in your life and moving on your manifestation, right? So I'm gonna go back and show somebody some love right here on this thing here. So we got Cynthia, who said, no matter how you look at it, it's still time for money. She's referring back to the job of me driving Uber. But if you're trading time to make money, it's still time for money. You're correct, Cynthia. I appreciate you tuning in. Shout out to Dana. She said, "Ooh, you're dropping balls." I appreciate that, Dana. Dana also said, never comprise what you visualize. Come on, girl, you a rapper now? But never comprise what you visualize. It's 100% true. All right. We got Al Peter that says, tell it, Jeff. Well, I appreciate you, Al. I appreciate you tuning in. Vicky says, yes. And now on YouTube, we got June says, awesome and congratulations. I appreciate you, June. We definitely got to connect because it's you're right up the same alley, okay? Now, the reason why I'm shooting this video because it was put on me to share this video. I shout out to Rebecca Gary. I seen her do her video that she wasn't even gonna do, y'all. She wasn't even gonna do it. All right, but she tapped into the manifestation as well. And here's the two books that I've also read that she recommended. I'm going to go ahead and recommend on this live. The two books to unlock this thing. The one book is called Outwitting the Devil. Let me go pull this up, because Outwitting the Devil, when I heard that book and I understood the power that the devil really doesn't have any power, you give the devil the power. For those who believe in devils, it's so powerful. The Outwitting the Devil book. Oh, Lord, baby Jesus. Let me see something here, man. Okay, and I'm an audio guy. I'm an audio type of guy. All right. By Napoleon Hill, Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. I mean, one of the most powerful books I ever listened to. Okay, I ever listened. I love listening to audiobooks. So, Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Let me show you right here. Okay, and the other book we got that actually show. See, when you get these books, yeah, that's incredible. Look, Teresa said that's an incredible book. I'm telling you, Outwitting the Devil gives you perspective on the fear that you have, and let you know those fears are something that you created, and those fears don't exist. Oh man, so powerful. Yes, they have it on audio. They have it on Audible. I'm showing you live, girl. Okay, I showed you live. I have it on audio. So the second book I want to share with you guys, and like I'm telling you, you ain't gotta take my word for it. You ain't gotta take mine or Rebecca Gary's word for it. Just experience it for you. Do the test yourself. Do the test. Do the visualizing test yourself. The manifestation powerful test yourself. All right. And she did a test with the two hangers with a straw. Oh man, and that test with two hangers. Oh man, you bend out two hangers. I'm gonna do it myself. I haven't done it yet. But you take out two hangers, you stretch them out, whatever. You put straws in them, and you hold them. And if you close your mind and you think negative thoughts, the hangers will cross like this. If you're thinking positive thoughts, the more positive and strong your thoughts are, it'll go out that way. And you can't control it because you're holding it with straws. Man, it's a crazy thing, man. I'm telling you. So this is the book that I'm talking about that I'm referring that you guys get. It is called. Reset you. I'm glad to see what's going on with this here. It's called the. Let me get this up. Let me get it. I got a lot of books in my vocabulary. But I'm telling you guys want to share this live and get somebody the blessing of this live of manifestation and how real this thing really is. Okay. Now, mind you, I've been having a carb on it for a long time, and I just now start to take on it. Nope, this is it. I have it here. Hold on. Let's see. Go to the library. Anyway, I'll get it. I don't know where. I got a lot in this book. Hold on. I'll put it in the description inside of this post because I don't want to keep this thing too long. But just let you know, man, this is one of the most powerful things I've experienced. Let's see. Go ahead. Maybe I got it in my. Not recommended for me. Let me go in here. Boom. So I'll put the video, the two links to the audiobooks that I'm talking about in the description when I go in and edit this. Let me go see if anybody has questions or statements. So we got shout out to Davina. Your problem is staying consistent, but I'm working on that. Thanks for sharing. Davina, I'm telling you, once you start to just see, here's what help you. Okay. Every day before you get out your bed is what I do. Every day before I get out of bed, I wake up and I'll go through my visualization in my mind. It's like a story, like I wrote up my life. Right? And I picture myself waking up in my brand new mansion with my Mercedes parked out front. Big Bertha's still there, right? I gotta have her. I got the Vader parked out there, and I have these luxury cars not just for me, but for my teammates. When they come over to visit, we all pull up a car and we get on the road. We just drive it, right? Each room I have in my house is designed for one of my leaders. So I have my leaders. They have their own room when they come to my estate. They have their own rooms when they come to, and I'm going to the XYZ room. Oh, yeah, my room is already made up, right? 22 bedroom mansion for my team. 22 of my top leaders, or 21 of my top leaders. 21 of my top leaders will have their own room, and then we going out. We pulling up the cars, whatever. No matter what. Oh my gosh! Now we're over here visiting our luxury Airbnbs and visiting the property that we invested together, right? And the team has invested together. And we're building national wealth across this world. National first. We're going to start U.S. based first, and then we're growing outside of U.S. base with our endeavors. We're going to impact lives and show people how real it is that you can come from nowhere and literally design the life that you truly want to live. Our bank accounts, we have private reserve accounts that everything we buy comes out of our accounts so that we're making money 2 times, not just 1 time. Meaning, when we go and acquire a property or we go and control a property, when we go and control it, it's so clear. When we go to control property, we all have private reserve accounts that we're pulling money from. And that money is going from us for 4 to 30% annually on top of the money that we went to go acquire the luxury Airbnbs with, the laundromats, the cleaners. Oh my gosh. Then we have the parking lots that we go and visit. It's so crazy. Then we got strip malls with all those in them. So at the end of the day, when we wake up and then we get back to the state and we game planning, we're doing training with the team. We're showing people how to actually live a lifestyle of their own and kind of create the same manifestation that we just created. And then I wake up and I start my day. Already to live my designed, manifested life. I live through it every day. I live through it. And then I go to work and say, okay, what I gotta do today to get me closer to that manifestation? So I already got Winter Wisdom, already manifested her. I still got Big Bertha. She's still here, right? I didn't sell her. I didn't trade her in. And I actually saving more money by doing that, okay? So it's all about, for Davina, all you got to do is continue to manifest it every day. When you wake up, just wake up before you get out of bed. Visualize your manifested life, the life that you create. The consistency is the lack of the consistent activity. You just got to make it, do the simple things often. Just do the simple things often. Don't complicate the mind. Just don't complicate the mind. Keep it simple. Keep it simple, D. Cool. Shout out to Junior on YouTube again. That just goes to show that your thoughts create your reality. When I say this thing creates your reality, it creates your reality. Because your reality is your reality. Anything you got, any vision you got, it was designed for you to bring into the world. And when you sit down and procrastinate and get depressed about what your current situation is, you are stifling not just you, but everybody that's involved with that dream coming to life. We are all tied to each other. This video was not designed just for me to say for saying sake. This live is going to pierce the mind, the heart, and the vision of somebody that was already thinking this way and got confirmation from my manifestation. They got confirmation from my manifestation of the car that I just had. I'm telling you how I got it. I'm telling you how the seed was planted by Miss Pamela Ansley, right? This is how it works. We are all here for a purpose. And each season grants new fruits, right? Grants new seeds to grow, and life happens to grow from that particular perspective. All we got to do is continue to tap into it, stay close to the fire, aka the manifestation that you have in your mind. Just sit there and if money wasn't an option, and if I didn't have to worry about anything, how would my life play out? What would my life look like if I'd have to go to work to pay bills. If the bills is already taken care of, I got enough money in the world to I don't got to worry about nothing. What would my life look like? What would my ideal life play out? What would I love to do? What would be the cars I drive? Well, if you don't like cars, what about the boats? What about the planes? What about the private jets? What about, oh man, we got Trill and Elite Jets. Oh, Trill Airs. Woo-wee. Trill Travels. Woo-wee. Y'all don't understand. If you do not manifest your life, you are hindering people from enjoying your manifestations. Starting with yourself, then your family, then people around you, then people that don't even know you. But because you did the manifestation, they get to enjoy what you manifest. I'm telling you right now, people may quit on you, but you can never quit on you. You better not quit and do what? Go back and do what? We already know what it feels to feel depressed. We already know what it feels to lose money and be down and out. We already know what it feels not to have enough money to pay bills, but we're struggling. It's time to learn something new. It's time to manifest what you really want in your life instead of settling for what you already created for your life. Because everything that's going on in your life, good or bad, you created it. Consistent, non-consistent. Doer, non-doer. You got to feel the pain and push past that mother. Because at the end of the day, if you don't, no one would care. I'm not doing it for everybody else, though. I'm doing it because I have something divine core in me that says, Jeff, this is what you got to do. This is what you want. This is what makes you feel good, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is right here is what makes me feel great. And I'm not perfect, y'all. I'm not. I just found that I'm an empath. I just found that because I had to understand me and how I operate to empower me and how I operate. Sometimes we don't even understand what we don't know. So I had got I won't say a reading because it wasn't like these guys or whatever. It's talking about your Mercury, the planet, the sun, all that stuff that's truly existing up in the universe. We got Mercury, we got Pluto, we learned this in high school and junior high school, whatever you learned it, right? And those things connectedly affect how you operate based on when you was born and all that other cool stuff. So I'm literally manifesting what was designed for me to manifest, yeah? And it's your turn and your time now. So here's how you start. In the description of where you're watching this live, there are 2 videos to start with. I need you to start there. Start there. And then you also show you the 2 books that will get your mindset right as well. But I'm not just talking about how I manifested. I'm showing you exactly what I saw or what my friend Rebecca saw that allows us to shift and get clarity and understanding to our powers, our superpowers. Y'all may think I'm crazy, man, but you never call me broke, though. You can think I'm crazy all day long. All the greats are crazy. All of them. All of them. Because we're crazy enough to believe that we are what we're born to be. We're crazy enough to believe that we are powerful. We are superheroes. Just think about all the movies you watch, the superhero movies and all that stuff. Those are coming from real life experiences that we just never got a chance to see. I'm telling you. How are we able to fly? Come on, man. Listen, just think about, we don't think about none of this stuff. How we able to fly in a plane? How we able to build large structures like huge buildings and huge bridges that can carry tons of weight? You mean somebody you need to tap into that superpower thought to even get the right connections and mathematics and all that stuff to bring that to the universe, to the world? Come on, man. The people was building pyramids before they had cranes and stuff. How you gonna explain that? Pyramids, you can go see them in real life physical form. Pyramids was constructed before any cranes or any heavy artillery was created. How? Don't even worry about it. Just understand that we have more power in our body than you can even believe. We are energetic substances living a human experience. And it's time for you to tap into your world, your true manifestation. You got to manifestate your world because other people are doing it and it's your turn. So, guys, this is going to end the live. I want to appreciate every single one of you guys watching on YouTube, Facebook, on my fan page. As I share with you guys, start to go ahead in the chat, and please begin your manifestation life today. The world is waiting for you to manifest your world so we can enjoy it with you. Now we're gonna say some last comments and we're gonna get up out of here. Just right, June is all about the energy. I mean, we literally everything is energy. My hand is not. This is all energy, vibrating on a tremendously high level. When you look at through a microscope, they can see right through my stuff. Why? Because it's all energy. Everything, every hard substance is energy. Everything we're doing is energy. This light that's beaming on me is energy. That's why it's heating me up right now. Ha! Right? So he says, Juno says, so true. I'm working on the mindset issue and fear issue. 2020 is my time. Now it's my time. So June, for that to happen, you can no longer think of it as an issue because it's not an issue. This is not an issue thing. It's an awareness thing. Now that you are aware, you must move in your awareness. The awareness and strengthen your awareness of who you really are and how you're really about to manifest the life that you want in your life. You have to understand what your real life is going to look like because you're about and you're already in the process of creating the life that you want. Period. So as people blow my phone up, I don't know who this is, but they get a call back. Understand, you truly are the creator of your universe. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now that you're aware and you have the resource to unlock your awareness even more inside the description, it is your duty. It is your God-given duty to unlock your awareness and actually move in your awareness. And it's in the description. So, guys, I'm about to get out of here. Remember, be great because you simply are great. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next live. This is Jeff Trills, and we out of here. Peace.